Hello, everyone, and good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Tea with Richard. My name is Richard Hornby, and I'm here in County Durham, and I'm giving you your update as to things to do and things to think about during the coronavirus pandemic. We are a County Durham centred channel, so I should remind everybody that if you are in County Durham and you're struggling and you need help, you can get telephone support by calling the County Durham COVID-19 support hotline on 0191 649 8893. This is staffed by volunteers who should be able to signpost you in the right direction should you have any assistance requests. Also, if you are elsewhere, please be aware that things like buses and pharmacies are on different hours to normal. The pharmacies in this area, some are only opening after lunch, and also buses are on emergency timetables. So please do, if you do need to travel, we suggest only if it's really urgent to check before you travel. Also, up in the northeast of England, all buses will be accepting tickets from other operators. So if you're in County Durham, Newcastle, Sunderland, all the surrounding areas, and a bus comes that is not your usual operator, you can get it anyway, as all tickets will be intertransferable from Monday. So, as always, please remember the best thing to do in this situation is to stay at home. And with that in mind, it's time to have a look at a few things that you can see and do when you're at home today. I've mentioned several times before the International Space Station and that it is going over every single night. And today is no exception. You'll find that today's Space Station pass, remember it comes from right to left across the southern sky, will be at 8:33 p.m. and tomorrow's will be at 8:45 p.m. These are bright enough to see from your window. So if you're looking out and you've got a south or southwestern window, have a look out and see if you can see the space station. Also tonight, you may have heard about Elon Musk and SpaceX's Starlink array of satellites trying to give higher speed internet around the world. This is the sixth launch of the Starlink satellites, which took place on the 16th of March. And if you want to see a cluster of Starlink satellites, just stay out a little bit longer after tonight's space station pass. A cluster of around 20 Starlink satellites will be visible. There may be more, but only some of them are visible. Will be passing over the UK at around 8:40, so only a few minutes after the space station goes into the Earth's shadow. These will be at a lower altitude to the space station, so below the constellation of Orion, but they should form a line of little dots. They will be dimmer than the space station, so if you are in a well-lit area, you may struggle to see them. So we've got the space station and Starlink to look forward to tonight. Continuing on, if you're a sports fan, yes, there's not that much sport going on, but some sporting competitions have gone online and are doing virtual sport. And one of these ones is the IndyCar series in America. And they are having a full virtual race, which will be on tonight. And that's on the IndyCar YouTube channel. And you don't have to watch it live because it is quite late on. You could watch it tomorrow. But that is a full virtual race live on the IndyCar YouTube channel, which should be a good bit of fun. So that's your sport for the weekend. Now, one other little fun thing that you might want to try, and this will only work if you have an Android smartphone, is to try Google's 3D animals. Now, if you don't know what Google's 3D animals are, what you have to do is to search for an animal in Google in the app on your smartphone. And you'll see to my right here a little snap of me doing this earlier. So if you then scroll down, you'll see a Show in 3D button. And what it enables you to do is to see a 3D animal. But if you click View in your space, which is at the bottom of the page and then move around a bit over some floor, you will see that the 3D animal that you just saw on the white background appears in your house. So here is a duck. Sometimes you get error messages if you're not far enough away or too close. Here is a duck, and you can move around the duck and look at it. It's not only ducks that are available. Obviously, if you search for other animals, for instance, how about a panda? Who would like to see a cute panda in my hallway? So if you search for panda, then again, show in 3D, you get a full screen version of the panda loading. And then if you go to watch in your space, after a few seconds, you'll have to move it around on the floor. You'll see a little white square appear, which is the base plate. There it is, and your panda will appear. So there is a giant panda eating some bamboo in my hallway. So that's just a little fun thing to do. Try and find out which other animals have 3D images. I'll give you a clue. There's about 15 of them. You can find a list of them on the internet, but where's the fun in that? You can go and explore. That's available for a YouTube app. Sorry, not YouTube app, the Google app on your smartphone. Okay, so as always, at this time in the episode, we need to move into our reflection time. And today's reflection time is probably a little bit counterintuitive to somebody who is putting up a lot of videos. And that is, remember to get good sleep. It's really important to remember to sleep, especially when we're trying to maintain our health. And one of the best things to help you sleep is to put your devices down. So whether that's your phone, your tablet, your laptop, whatever device you have, try to turn them off about an hour before you go to sleep. And then again, don't put them on straight away when you wake up either. Have a little bit of time without your devices. Maybe turn your phone on after breakfast, not before breakfast. Devices emit blue light, and especially if you've got your device on quite bright, it will actually affect how well you sleep. And we all need to make sure that we are sleeping well. So try to turn off your screens before bed or when waking up. Or even when you're taking your daily exercise. How about when you go out for your exercise, don't be texting, phoning people as you walk around. Put your phone down and look around you. Look at the trees, look at the birds, look at the wildlife, look at the sky and the clouds. Enjoy yourself, but try not to be immersed in technology. As I said yesterday, it's all too easy to be always on in this news-heavy environment. Sometimes it's better to just turn the news off and have a day without technology. So that's what I'm going to do. This channel doesn't have that many viewers, and I've noticed that some days of the week hardly got any views on the streams at all, and it's quite hard to find a lot of content for these episodes. So this is going to be the last of the everyday version of Tea with Richard. But don't worry, I'm going to do a Blue Peter. If anyone remembers the UK TV show Blue Peter, it was on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So from now on, Tea with Richard is also going to be on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. Obviously, this does not stop you having a cup of tea at lunchtime every day of the week, but I'll only be streaming live on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. Of course, if there's anything urgent that comes up that I think will be worth having your attention, I might do a little news flash episode rather than a 15-minute one. But Tea with Richard's proper 15-minute episodes will now be Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So, a couple more reminders before I finish. Clocks go forward tonight. It might have been an easy one to miss, but officially it's the start of daylight savings time at 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. I saw a picture of the English heritage staff getting ready to move the stones at Stonehenge on the internet this morning to remind us that we have to change our clocks forward tonight. So don't get caught out, because especially in these times when we're not doing things on our regular routine, it might be a lot easier to miss this one. So clocks, go forward tonight, please remember. And finally, if you want to get in touch with me, my email address, my inbox is always open, t@mallard-days.com, or on the website at mallard-days.com/t. If you want to update as to when I'm going live or when you can find some new content, be prepared to hit the subscribe button and you'll get an email straight away every time I go live or every time I upload new content. And I will look forward to seeing you all on Monday, not tomorrow, Monday, for the next episode of Tea with Richard. Thanks very much for joining me. And remember, folks, always wash your hands when you finish your tea, as this is a very good way to prevent the virus spreading. See you on Monday.